All right. Good morning, stream. We are here and we are on Twitch and YouTube as I dial my mic back down. Must have bumped that thing. We're here to play some more ReStory. We started it last night. Very much enjoying this game. Almost decided to continue playing it on the ROG Ally X or even off stream, just to chill and relax. But I will continue playing it on stream. Let me just hit a refresh here because I think we've had... yeah, straight away. Okay. This is annoying me, how this thing keeps re-updating my stream category. There's going to be hiccups as we get used to using multi-stream. So apologies, Twitch. It did immediately say we're playing Gears 4. That is not happening today. That is soonish. Jimmer does keep hitting me up to try and play some. I haven't yet found a day for that. We will finish 4 and 5 soon. But today is ReStory. Now let's just see if I can figure out what I'm doing. So Twitch dashboard is up. That's easy. YouTube, I've never known how to do the live dashboard here. Okay, if I just click into it, does that give me the dashboard? Okay, not made for kids. Easy. Okay, seems to be working. Excellent. We have what we need there. Okay. Good. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump into ReStory. Now, let me change my monitor back over. Before I do that, let's close this. That's going to be eating up CPU I don't need. All right. So ReStory was released this week. I don't know why the game is closed. We will reopen it, and then I'll jump us across. So we were playing it yesterday, having a bit of fun with this, fixing up Tamagotchis, like Tetris-style games, old Ataris, different phone models, which I've definitely had in my time. Way too many, to be honest with you, and some of them made me feel quite old, but that's okay. All right, game is starting. We are loading in, continuing straight off where we were, which I think... Day 7, Friday, early 2000s. Yeah, I was going to say, we've got the kettle here we need to put on the shelf. I'm still not sure why my game is giving me the old screen tearing, because I've definitely... that's why. It didn't save the settings I wanted it to. No, it still doesn't. Okay. At that time, it stayed on. All right, screen tearing fixed. Because I turned on VSync and I'm like, yeah, 120 frames is enough. But if you leave it at unlimited, you're good. But at 120, it reset it every time. But now, no screen tearing. We're back. We're fixed. Let's open up. Get rid of this kettle. This is the guy we definitely knocked onto the police. He is not a fan of us. Being a house husband is no laughing matter, master. More like a covert operation. My father is training my discipline to improve my willpower. And it's vital that this kettle understands that. I see that his conscience is clear now, master. Commendable work. Here is your payment. Speaking of, I've heard that your business is expanding, which is delightful. But the taller the tree, the harder the wind shakes it. Are you trying to shake me down? Yeah, literally. The tree requires support to keep it from snapping. $1,000 a week to protect this entire forest is a small price to pay. Say that you're already paying rent and utilities as it is. I'm not the one who made the rules, master. Everyone has someone above them, whether it be a boss or a god. Best not to anger those at the top, for they are quick to bestow punishment. Come on, brother. I have a small personal favor to ask. My housekeeping budget is limited as part of my training, and I've heard that you plan to enter the competition. A favorable bet would do much for me. One moment, my pager. What? Clearance sale at the China shop today. Ceramic pots are half off. We'll finish this discussion later, master. Hashimoto family affairs. They cannot wait. I need to hurry. Oh, thanks for the money. All right, we do have the one on in progress. Did we finish this one? Yeah, it's clean. I got to put it out. That's right. It was one of the other ones I'd finished, couldn't put out yet. All right, we're going to get paid. Security. Come on, bro. I don't even get to say no to this. That's some bullish, man. Buy a soldering iron. Yeah, I cannot afford that yet. So, with that in mind, let's get ourselves a clean repair for 15 grand. An Egotchi clean for another 3. That's the parts. All right. Your PMP I might put to the side. Egotchi's going to be quick. A quick, easy fix. It's just a clean, so that's a well, that's an obvious part that needs a clean. I forgot we got that new screwdriver. It's so much quicker to pull these apart. And I still feel like there was another level above that. So I've probably got more I can do. Okay, front plate comes off now. Spin it around. Cover, screen, that needs to be cleaned. Noise. This bit needs to be cleaned. Is it just one of these is dirty? No, not dirty, not dirty. That is. The speaker's dirty. Ew. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, let's put it back together. I told you it'd be a quick one. That's the battery. That's the speaker. Alright, quick fix. I did have a brief look at the achievements today. There is one for like... make 100 grand in a day. The little $3,000 jobs are not going to get me there. Alright, put that on the edge. Now we can start this one. These are the most elaborate things I have to pull apart currently. And it's also a repair this time. It's dirty. We put that over there. I say I don't think I left one in there. Okay. That out. Battery out. Oh, okay. We've got our first broken part. Disappointing. Not tightening that back up again. Front plate off. Take the screws out from there, which will let us get the screen off. Lots and lots of practice at this point. Put it all aside. Okay, that's dirty. Do we really only have like one part to replace? I didn't keep a close eye on it though, admittedly. I probably should have. Okay, that's clean. Even our upgraded cleaning tools now, very nice. Business is going well. Disk drive. Ah, we've got a back cover that's broken. Alright, a battery cover. The rest of it seems good. Okay, so it's two parts. Display, disk drive. None of the ones I need here. Right? I need a disk drive and a battery lid. Disk drive lid. Nope. Alright, we're buying some parts. Gaming, PMP, battery lid. It was the disk drive, right? Not the lid? Yeah. Alright. Wait for those parts to show up. In we go. Disk drive and battery lid. That should give us everything we need to put this bad boy back together. I think it's the bracket first. And then the screws. Always forget the screws as part of the putback, which is not great. You probably need everything to be a little bit secure. Okay, more screws to put in. Now that can go on. It's got the two screws through the battery compartment, which means the battery could go back in theory. Oh yeah, it's gonna make me screw everything else in first, I think. Looking good. Let's put the front on. That's why a few more screws through that piece, which if you put the battery in, you're not gonna be able to get to. So that makes sense. There we go. You know what? That wasn't a bad little fix. 15 grand. What else have we got? I also want to buy a broken one. Okay, so 1460 doesn't turn on. I don't want to remove from cart. I want to buy the thing. Buy. So I have seen achievements for selling stuff, and like I want to just get a broken piece, pull it apart. So I'm 1500 in. Let's see why it doesn't turn on. Well, I got a broken piece there already. Okay, there's no disc. I say everything else is off. There's no disc, so that's a start. Oh, yeah, there is now. Okay. Weird, it let me open it before. It's just dirty. Looks like we got a burnt out piece here. Take that out of there. Out would be good. Let's just take the front plate off. Ah, we got another broken piece. Front plate, back cover, screen's good. Okay, so I'm $1,500 in on this thing. That one. Is that everything? I feel like it is. What am I missing? Because it's not letting me pull this apart, right? This one. Okay. So yeah, $1,500 in. Let's see if we can make some money off this thing. Okay, so the actual back shell and the front screen are gone. Got to be cleaned. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. The front panel and frame. Let's have a look. Front panel. Frame is done. Front panel is done. So we're now 7 grand in on this thing. Let's see if we can put it back together. Okay, clean the parts that need to be cleaned, and let's get this thing back together. And see if we can sell it for more than 7 grand. Okay, we're looking good. It's that one, a couple of screws. This drive is in. That goes in, that goes on. Okay, we're almost back together now. Okay, screen. A few screws in through the battery cover. Front cover. Couple more screws in. All right, let's see what we can sell it for. 27,000. Bro, just made 20 grand on that. Hell yeah, that's a purchase and a half. This is good money. All right, 6 o'clock. Do we go for another broken thing off Marketplace? Device works. Controller. 12 grand. So I think this is just a clean. So this one's not going to be as good a turnaround, I'd imagine. And there you go, sell it for 18. So it's still like 150% the money. That's not bad. Oh, I left this one in. Okay. Front shell off. That needs a clean, that needs a clean. Take these out. They look like they need a clean too, I think. Nope, that's fine. Okay. Come on. Sometimes you gotta zoom in, Rusty. Stop being lazy about it. Okay, that part's all good. It doesn't look like it needs a lot of a clean, to be fair. Looks like, yeah, the back of the controller looks like someone took it through like some sort of Tough Mudder competition, but it's fine otherwise. And one of the, one of the analog sticks. The right joystick. Okay. Spin it around, get these back on. Okay. That back in. Take a look at this because I feel like, yep, it's all done. Okay. I didn't feel like this one was that big a deal. Pretty simple, to be honest. Yeah, so I got like 150% my money for it. It was just a cleaning. Still got time. Large box of parts, never bad. 12 grand for this, it works. Doesn't turn on, 160 bucks. Love that. It's gonna cost me a lot to fix it, but we're 160 bucks in. Doesn't look that cooked. Okay, battery's dead. 160 bucks. Could it just be a battery? And it could be, I don't know if that's the case, but... Cover and screen seem fine, main board seems fine. It's just a battery? Little button cell battery. What's that, like 620 bucks in now? I didn't put it there properly. Damn it. Grab it out of there, put it there. Alright, done. Okay. Screen on. That on. Front on. Now I've got to put that back plate on. And battery in. Dirty part's been installed. Okay. Well, it wasn't hella dirty in my part, like, to be honest with you either. Put that in. So just over 600 bucks spent on this thing. It's turning on. 4 grand made. Nice. All right, that was a good investment. All right, let's see. What have we got? The parts we need, or the tools we need. Dude, electric screwdriver. There's the soldering iron for 40. Or I buy the screwdriver first. Okay, let's go back to the marketplace, buy something that's broken. That seems to be the one that makes me the most money on a repair. It's our last thing for the day. Oh my god. It's like 2 seconds now to get that all off. That's insane. You just tap it, things like, yep, done. I feel like I'm doing a pit stop in an F1 car. Okay, buttons out. Alright, let's see what's wrong with this thing. See if it costs me any money. Love that we bought that screwdriver. That is actually insane. Okay, that's still good. Doesn't seem dirty. That's dirty. Okay, dead battery. That battery's fine. Literally just a battery? Come on, dude. Now, I'm not going to be able to get that today, unfortunately. Alright. Let's pack it up for the day. right, first day back in. That felt good. Dominant performance. Today I buy the soldering iron because I need it. All right, for the story you need it. So that's our progression. Let's do it. Open up the store. Put that there. Oh yeah, it can't be sold. I'm waiting for the part. All right, parts here. Let's roll. This one first, that behind it, that connects, but once you have the buttons in. Okay. Very quick repair job. Those are technically in the battery compartment. Done. Yeah, that drill was well worth it. Oh, great bills. You can take that and I can get paid. I'd appreciate it. I got bills to pay. Internet. Rent of $2,000. Okay, anything in Outlook? I probably should get into these. These ones are waiting. Clean. Grab the couple of cleans because they'll be real quick jobs. Trying to get this thing back to nothing. Okay, the next are all clean and repairs. That's just a repair. All right. Let's go, one at a time. I'm really enjoying the story of this game too, to be honest with you. Like just some of the things you pick up from the people you talk to. It's been good. Okay, that's it. All right. Let's see what needs to be cleaned. No, you're good, you're good, you're good. That's a clean. The other side's just gross, brother. It's gross. What are these people doing with these phones? Like these days it makes a little more sense because you're like, okay, that's an old phone. People have just stopped caring about it. It's dead. It is what it is. Okay, that can go in there. Get this in place. Not yet with that one. That one. Couple of screws in, battery in, that in. All right, now we're good. Put that back in. Ding! All right, some of our work for the day is now finished. Get another one, a sneaky one done. I really grab a couple of these phones to clean. I don't want to do that. I was just grabbing everything to clean. So it kind of makes sense. Some of these parts are real gross. That's fine. Okay, main part. Or base, if you will. Done, clean it. Let's go, baby. Sweet. Easy peasy. Okay. Yeah, I think the best way to make money is still just buying the parts that other people don't want. Or buying the broken ones and being like, yeah, I'll fix that. The ones that are just dirty are an easy buy, but you don't get as much of a return. say, I'm pretty sure that's the part that has to go on next. All right. Yes. Okay. Another one smashed. An E got you to clean. Love it. I reckon I can do these real quick now. Okay, so that's got to be cleaned. That's got to be cleaned. Obviously got to be cleaned. Got to be cleaned. Fine, fine. Okay. Yeah, with that upgraded screwdriver, this is just nuts now. It's actually broken. I love it. Nice. There we go. Two more parts to clean. Easy clean of the little battery. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Need the screen first, Rusty. We can put the lens on it. Then you need the speaker. And done. Haven't had anyone show up yet. Another 8, look, chunk of 8 grand there. Another 2.7. We're not quite at the amount we need yet. Clean it, clean it. Clean it. We need to get to 40, I think it was. We'll be there in a couple of seconds. All right, just clean the last 3 bits for this phone. I feel like I'm running a good store now. We're definitely turning some money over. I got to pay the bills and I wasn't like, oh, I'm screwed. How am I going to ever make this payment? I think we're done. Okay. Let's do it. Battery in. That can go on the front. Screen in place. Speaker. Screen cover. Done. Jeez, I did grab a bunch of things to clean, huh? My God. Yeah, these ones are fine. All right. Only 3 parts on this one. Told you Tamagotchis now would be quick. These things are actually cooked with how quick they are. Done. Alright, let's put it back together. Professional as you like. Done. Grab the money for that one. Not quite at 40 yet. Because I got 3 of these off the repair line today. Okay, pull it all apart. Nicely done. Yeah, that's got to be cleaned. Keep these to this side. Battery to be cleaned. It's got to be cleaned. Bit of gunge in there. Okay, that part's all good. It's just like 3 or 4 pieces. I gotta start getting more licenses as well. But today I did say, for storyline reasons, we will go ahead and pick up that soldering iron. Even if the old guy was trying to warn us away from it, he's like, hey, this thing just keeps breaking the power grid. Why does everyone keep buying the shit one? Alright. Here we go. Like, I am... Oh, yeah, it's got to do all the bottom parts first. That's why, Rusty. That one. Flip it around. That's on there. That goes in place. That's... Here we go. It's that, so I can put the screws in it. Then the battery can go in. Battery cover. The last 6 things we got to put back in place. Ding. All of the things we took today for a very busy day are done. Nice. Got anything to buy that's broken? Works. Doesn't turn on. We love these. Because that is cheap AF and will get us like 16 grand. Let's quickly diagnose what we need before the store closes. There's not that many parts, so it shouldn't take me long. Okay, couple parts here. Okay. So we already got that, and that are broken. Board itself looks either dirty or dead. Oof. That's dirty. Little screws here. Damn, man. This thing's hella dead. We're missing a lot of parts here. Okay, that's cleaned. That's all the dead ones. Everything else we've got is good. So we need a lot of stuff. Alright, let's get the store open. Okay, memory... Okay, we need memory slot and cord. We need left trigger and right joystick. One, two, three, four. That's it. Buy. Lucky I didn't buy the soldering iron first, huh? Could have checked what parts I had, admittedly. Didn't. But that's fine. Okay, that's in a good place. Done. And that'll be a chunk of change. 18 grand. Which means, yep, I can buy that soldering iron. Sell 5 devices in total. Done. It's just Home Depot for this thing. Soldering iron. Got it. Alright, soldering iron done. Let's see if we got anything broken. There was something that was broken. Yeah, auto eraser. I was gonna say there was one I can't use. Just buying 3 things that are broken. What a weirdo. I feel like that one's gonna be the quickest one to do. It's gonna work with this. Oh, here we go. Hi, Master. I have a little problem. I think my network card is burnt out. Someone tried to change the networking chip to hide the MAC address, but they didn't solder it right. Okay, now me learning to solder is going to be a thing. I don't know if I'm going to be any good at this. In fact, I would imagine I'm probably going to be crap. If you do it well and do it quickly, I'll let everyone know how awesome a master you are. I know a lot of people, but there's always new faces at the cafe. Don't tell anyone that I bought you this. Okay, I know a lot of people. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting elaborate. I'm gonna be soldering something. I'll be honest with you, low-key nervous. I'm like, I am for sure going to fry this thing. Now, admittedly, I don't know what the soldering looks like in this game. Maybe it's going to be easy. Maybe I'll smash it. I mean, I highly doubt it. Resolder. Yeah. I will do that in a minute. But now I'm taking everything out and making sure it's all good. I'm definitely delaying the soldering like a coward. And I'm going to resolder this thing as well. My God. So that's got to be resoldered, and I think it was this one. Okay, that's everything. Let's use a soldering iron. Oh, okay. You know what? Soldering's okay. I fucks with it. Damn it. So just make sure you do it in a run. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. Like those shitty posts on social media that are like, how can you complete this without lifting up the pen? I feel like there's another frame that goes in here. Where is it? That goes into place. I'm saying I have to have missed something because I'm like, I know that this goes in next. That goes on the front, gets a couple of screws. That goes in the drive. You know what? Soldering mini game? Completely fun. I smashed that. Damn it. Order will be collected tomorrow morning. Alright, let's shut the store. Look, total minus $4,000. Considering we spent $40 on a soldering iron, I'll take that. That's a win. That's a good day. Open this up. Thank you. I'm gonna start on this one. This one not working. I feel like it's pretty simple on like parts. Okay, let's just take this apart quickly. Yeah, that's the dead part, of course. All right. Who's here? Thanks for fixing it, Master. I'm glad I didn't have to call off the deal. It'll be nice to have some extra cash on top of my stipend. By the way, did you get accepted into the Repair Master competition yet? Our deal is still on, you know. I would. No. We both of us could really use some new customers, right? I was at home yesterday practicing soldering on that new board, on a new board that I found. And then it was so weird. The light started flickering and even went out completely at one point. I thought it was something I did, but it's all over Akibara. Which I was Googling a little bit last night, actually. And I think it's the City of Lights or something to that effect as well. Let me have a quick look. Let me Google it one more time. Electric Town. There you go. Plus, this copper started stopping by the cafe all the time. He thinks I won't recognize him in civilian clothes. Just sits there and sips his coffee for hours. He has his Go-Man with him, and it's probably recording people's conversations. Why else would he be there? It makes me nervous. Will be understandable when you're a thief. Okay, so we need the main board for this thing. God damn it, again, people. Ah, sorry for bothering you. My console seems to have broken. Sorry for distracting you from your important work. The power went out recently, and I lost all my progress in Adventure. That game has no saves and no cheat codes. Plus, when the power came back on, the console was smoking. There was so much trouble with the electricity lately, and I'm sure you have too, since we're on the same connection. I'll look online to see what it might be. I'll let you know if I find anything. Thank you. Okay, I'll put that aside for you. I'm going to do that next. I need to order the parts. Now it's 4. It's not that apparently. It's going to be this. The circuit board overall. Woof. Bit of an expense. Was a quick show up with that, but okay. Let's go. I have multiple. I could have just used the one I already been given. I gotta start checking those things. Not soldering iron. Don't default to the soldering iron. I don't want to kill things every time. Removing the dirt. Someone else is here again. Hi, I'm Kyoku. Yurikomi? Your neighbor, and you must be the new repair master. It's quite dusty in here. And also straighten your cash register. It's crooked. I mean, it looks pretty straight to me, but okay. And also this place could use some decorations to not look like a scrapyard. What I'm here for, here, take this. It's an expensive phone. It's going to sell in no time at all. Haruchi's got a knack for procuring these things, you know, damn it. Poor girl, these loudmouth tourists and their sweaty hands, though Haruchi needs to pay more attention to her work as well. She's simply unable to focus, it seems. We need things to be all nice and neat, and she's just improvising on the spot. Ugh. Anyway, please take a look at this phone and give it a good clean. You will have to disassemble it, clean and fix everything that doesn't work, replace some parts if needed. I'll personally check it. Okay. I need a license for that, right? Yeah. All right, let's get back to the thing I'm working on. Put those back in. Good. I'm like, what the hell does this... Oh, I'm missing the one I haven't put back in yet. That's why. And that goes back on, and this should go on. Okay, now we're doing okay. Damn it, I got another broken part I didn't catch earlier. The actual antenna and the knob. We've got an antenna. Still need to buy the volume knob. Son of a bitch. That'll show up in a second. One of these is broken. Allegedly. Right? On desk. We don't need that antenna. My bad. A broken part's been installed. So it wasn't the thing. It was this. The audio jack cover. Which I do not have. Let's order another thing. Okay, let's go back up and see who ding-donged. Hey there, young master. Electricity giving you trouble again? I swear the wiring looks like new last time. Oh, you did it. You got that damn soldering iron. Ugh, what a piece of work. The lights are flickering because your new iron keeps screaming into the wires instead of singing to them. The electricity network is fine, but that cursed device is definitely not. Fine. I told him, look, I need this to compete in the competition. I can't do it otherwise, so help me out here, brother. You know, we want to be able to do what we need to do. Fine, fine. I can take a look at your wires, but you'll owe me a favor. Here, this is my grandson's gaming console. Fix it, and I'll fix your electricity. Good to hear. You fix the console, I fix the lights. Off I go. Okay. We've got a couple things that require a license now. Okay, we should be able to at least fix this thing. Perfect. All right, we can sell this for some money now. 18 grand. Good, good, good. Now, these licenses are going to cost me a lot. So we'll fix the ones we can for a license soon. Oh, this music's a vibe, brother. Okay, that's got a big crack through it, so we're going to need to replace that. Don't have one. We've got 2 boards for the thing. If that's a replace job, that'd be sweet. That one needs to be cleaned. Clean the other thing that's waiting. Just so we're kind of doing it as we go. That's a bin. Damn. No. I don't want to put the bit in. I need to take these out. Okay, that's out. There we go. It's fine. And the actual board is fine. Right? I mean, it seems to be. Okay, let's see. What are we missing? Atari 2600 we need. I gotta be in the actual... in the job to do it that way. There we go. Front screen and switch. Okay, should be a pretty quick fix. Big stack of cash starting to show up on the counter. Okay. Need the other switch. Need the front screen. So I don't think that goes on next. Like new. Bing. Inspector Sakamoto here. Don't fret. I came to ask for your help. My partner is in some trouble. Okay. One very loudmouth tourist keeps coming to our station saying that his phone got stolen at the local maid cafe. It's over there. Says that he lost some very important number. It's a life and death situation. Yada yada. Gets on everyone's nerves. Every time this tourist comes over, they send me to check on the cafe, and he just won't stop. Stubborn like a cat in a kimono. All my colleagues are going, "Hey, Sakamoto-san, your gaijin friend is here again." Oh well. Guess it's just my luck. So I'm coming out of the cafe with my partner here. That one hostess in a maid outfit jumps over to bow to me, and bam, she accidentally hits me on the arm. The player falls to the floor, and please fix my partner, master. I can't do my job without it. Okay, another thing to fix. Okay, sell that. Okay. Thank you. Cash, done. Throw that out. Alright, we have the Atari Lynx, the... So which is the cheapest license? We got the Gorman, 46 grand. Atari Lynx 61. 43 for this one. But then I'd have no money left. Let's do it. Okay, we got our new license. We can start working on that thing. My concern is it's going to need parts, and I'm cooked straight up. This one, right? I don't have cash for it, but... yeah, see, straight away it needed a plate, so... we're going to need to figure out what else it needs. Couple more screws out of there. There's a lot of things to this one. This is interesting. Okay. So straight away it needs this. We have a look at it, it'll now say missing bumper. And I'm sure the bumper is going to be expensive as. $14.30. I ain't got the money for it. So make sure we clean everything that needs to be cleaned. Put this aside, and I'm going to have to try and get some money off someone's clean job. Alright, done. Okay, let's put you aside. I need some money. Can I sell that? Cannot be sold, not working. Put it aside. You know, I'm going to look at it. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We got time. If it needs a new part, I'm screwed. But if it's just a repair, a clean to get it going, we're fine. Just don't know if that's going to be what it is. Because I think I got it because it was not working. Yeah, not working. But I may have the part. I do not have the part. It was worth a look. It's picking all the parts up, see if anything needs a clean. Okay, so we need a few parts for that one as well. Let's grab this other one and put it over there as well. They're both going to cost me money. The other two I'm waiting for a thing for. What is this one? It's probably going to need parts, but I may actually have them. Because this one is a little more generous on me having the parts, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I've got one of those, though, unfortunately. Okay, that needs a clean. And then a resolder by the looks of it. Alright, resoldered the board. We're good there. So it's just missing a part, which I don't have. So another one that's going to cost me money. Alright, put it there. We got 3 that are going to cost me money to fix. Let's just grab ourselves a clean. It's early enough. We got time. Outlook. Anyone? There we go. Clean. 4 grand. Thank you. That'll get me enough for the parts I need. Okay. Quick clean. No soldering, Rusty. Don't default to solder again. There we go. That's good. It was literally the one part that needed a clean? No, these do as well. I haven't taken the joysticks off the board. That's on me. Or the switches, if you will. That one's fine. That one's fine. Alright. You want this back in place. Put a few of these back in place. So I've had some productive days since we came back, but I don't think this one I'm going to be able to put in that category. Because a lot of it was finding out that I need to buy parts. And that I'm basically a big old brokey. Clean. Alright. Let's go. I think this will be one of the cheaper ones to fix. I'm missing a cartridge slot, and this one still needs to be cleaned. Okay, let's grab the part. I'm screwed otherwise. Gaming. Cartridge slot. Yeah, $1,200. Yen, but we're gonna just keep calling them dollars. Alright, let's go. Let's put all this back together. should better make all our money back here. All right, there's 9 grand back for that one. Thank you so much for fixing it. Here's your money. Sorry I'm troubling you so much with all my old devices. About our electrical problem, I ran my script and it listened into the local network. Something weird is being transmitted. There's some unusual traffic and it's encrypted. It shows up whenever the power goes out somewhere. What? Okay, that's a little interesting. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it, but I'm just a little worried, and the expo and Repair Master competition are coming up. Sakamoto said there'd be more important guests. You're probably not interested. Sorry, I swear I'm not paranoid. I'm just really worried. Thanks again for fixing my stuff. I'm glad I have my games. Okay. This part I am missing a circuit board. I do not have a circuit board. Now we do. Yeah, I should be able to get this going now. Hey. Be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Here is our store. We were just putting this back together because we'd fixed it. This bit? Okay, that bit on the bottom first. Then that. Couple of screws. This fits into the back of that. Alright, now we're getting it. He says before immediately messing it up. Okay, this one should now be done, but because I didn't stop the game, I imagine it's now late and we can't do anything. Yeah, it's 3:30 in the morning. Okay, I gotta close this game. I gotta close it down. Let's do it. Close the store. I'm not used to pausing games anymore. Get out of the habit. Okay, we went backwards in money, but we did okay. We bought a new license again. So those days we expect to go backwards. Alright, that's out there. Okay, that's good money coming in too. Nice. Okay, let's fix this one that was story-based. It needed a bumper, didn't it? Yeah, bumper. So let's get ourselves a bumper for this thing. Bumper, bumper, bumper. All I know is we were broke. We couldn't afford it. It was $1,400. That's crazy. I can't believe I was that broke again. I think we already fixed all the other parts, didn't we? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay, put this on. Not yet, we don't. Now? Nope. I am so cooked on what I'm doing with this one. Okay. Yeah, in my defense, we haven't done that many of them yet. Like, literally the first one. Isn't that it? Oh yeah, I didn't get the bumper on. There we go, that'll do it. Clean and repair. Done. We bought the license as well, which seemed unnecessary, but we take it. That's not bad at all. Haruchi's been praising your skills recently, and her opinion might be somewhat justified after all. I pity the girl, to be honest. Life's not easy for her as it is. And now there's this delivery guy running after her. They're not a great match, and I don't like him either. He was really fond of the old master. She could watch him work for hours on end, and he was teaching her how to disassemble stuff and how to put it back together. Until one day he disappeared. The old master often bought spare parts from her. Will you carry on the tradition? The girl really needs a bit of extra income. She's all alone after all. I try to help whenever I can, but my own resources can only be stretched so thin. I mean, I think I already am. Okay. So what we have left is the things we need a license for. Which I am 99% sure I cannot afford either of those. 46,000 and 61,000. So that is correct. Let's get us some broken boys. Nice. PSP that doesn't turn on. Atari that doesn't turn on. We'll grab a box of parts. I got that advice yesterday that the box of parts is a good idea. So we're going to do that. Because you never know when you're going to be like, hey, sweet, I've got exactly what I need. Box of parts. Box of parts. You know, I want to put the PSP to the side first because I've got some parts for this thing. I might be able to get away with it early. I can already see a big old crack in the base of this thing. So that thing's dead as. Okay. Nothing else so far. We seem to actually be looking okay. It's just that back casing. Really? Interesting. We don't own one, but good to know. Alright, let's buy what we need. The back panel for this thing. It's $1,000. Alright, bring it in. Back panel done. Like I buried all the other things under there. Now let's put the cable in. We should be good. Nice. Worth it. Easy repair. Let's go, Sony. Oh, shit. This thing is cooked. My God, it's got a bunch of pieces here. It's going to be a costly little boy to fix this. I already see the 2 parts. Jeez, make that 3. Okay, these are still in. I can see another part that's broken as well. It's that part. This display is good. That's something. Jesus. Oh my God, this thing's going to be more replacement parts than original parts. Alright, that one's dead as well. Jesus Christ. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts. And 6 that are okay. I'm literally buying almost a new device. And that's gone as well. So it's 8 and then 5. So yeah, we got a lot of issues. All right. Battery. We got to see. Actually, we got to see what we've got. Do we need one? Disk drive lid. We do. Nice. Saved apart. Motherboard's dead. Well, here's one from my bag of tricks. We've got a frame, a display, and a control. Front panel, I don't have. Disk drive, I don't have. Battery lid, I don't have. All right, we're going to buy a few parts. Display frame. Control board. Front panel. Disk drive. And battery lid. Frame. Everything. All right. It's a lot of parts. All right. Let's start this back together again. I can't believe how much I had to replace on this thing. Put that in, put that on. Tighten the last few screws. Okay. Well, at least we'll get something for it. 27 grand. Okay, that I can't complain. That's a pretty good fix up. Can definitely buy another license now. But I feel like I want to get a little bit more ahead. So we'll do this one, and then we can, yeah, that's a new part. Okay, that part's fine. Buttons as well, maybe? No, buttons are okay. So it's literally just the front casing. I don't own one. So that's a bit of a pain, but we can fix that. I didn't check out. There we go. Now after this, we'll be able to buy a new license, and I'll be happy to do that. Okay, then that connects. That goes on. A couple of batteries in. And done. Brick game 96 in 1 is done. 8 grand. Okay. Let's see what our license is we're getting. So we need this one for 46. And the links for 61. Well, I can't afford the links, so the Walkman it is. Alright, we're approved. Walkman in. Grab it. God, there's a few parts on this thing. Okay. What comes off this and comes off it first? Okay, back plating. Well, there's a lot in here. Broken. 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 Yeah, that's okay. Broken. Is this cop done smashed his shit in? God, it's all dead. I'm like, that's fine. I just don't have many of your parts left. I'm gonna say, I think this needs some soldering while we're at it. But yeah, but you need to clean first. Nice. My God. This is gonna be costly, dude. All the parts I gotta buy for this thing. Which are not gonna get delivered till the next day in the game now either. Oh God. This is so fiddly. And so many parts are dead. I am never in my life going to remember how to put this back together again. Come on. Oh, we've pulled it apart. Okay, let's see what we need. Battery cover, yes. Let's get drive unit, because that's the one that's up by itself. So much. Cassette compartment. Back panel. Battery cover we already grabbed. It was near the top. Yeah. Top panel and side panel. Done. Nearly 9 grand on parts. Okay, let's see if I have any chance of ever putting this back together again. Drive unit. Drive belts. Drive frame. Huh. Main board. Control board. Motor. Okay, wires. Tape head. Microphone. Okay, we need open button. I like how you can just press the button, it'll tell you where they are. Okay, play button. Volume control. It's hidden under there, that's why I couldn't spot it. Right panel. Cassette compartment. Where? It's not the cassette compartment, Rusty, that's why. Back panel. Batteries. Holy shit, did it. 22 grand. Damn it. Won't get picked up till tomorrow. Alright, well, we end our day then with it on the counter. This has been good progress, dude. No joke, this has worked out pretty damn well. Hey, we went positive for the day. Even after buying a license. Can't fault those numbers. Yes, license required for that still. Done already, Master? Splendid. Here's your payment. Thank you for reviving it. Music is the only thing that keeps me from going nuts during my shifts in that cafe. Have you seen anything unusual around here recently? I'm more than happy to have a look at this. Nothing else to say. Anyway, I need to go now. Those criminals won't catch themselves, you know. Thank you for the repair again. Woo! Alright, let's have a look. Now, I have been... Oh my god, these are getting out of control. Again, like, if I just clear out all the clean ones... Okay, clean and repair, that's a no. My god, I have so many I've accepted. What am I doing? Rusty, just stop, brother. I got another in my actual inbox too. Need to check that out. I've got 16 orders in progress. That is insane. Sorry for distracting you, but this is very important. Yeah. Guests coming over to the expo. Soldering irons. Forums are buzzing with threads about those soldering irons clogging people's networks up. Some sort of surveillance device. Okay, so there's a surveillance device in there, apparently. Yeah, that's got to be cleaned. A lot of stuff here doesn't require much. That's got to be cleaned. Got to be cleaned. And the main thing has to be cleaned. I've got so many jobs on the go. And a resolder on this one. All right. Done. Okay. Get my quick cleaning out of the way on all these. Can't believe how many devices I grabbed to clean. 16 jobs on order. There's no way I'm getting through all of them on time. Chuck together a few frames here. The bumper doesn't go on for ages. That one, that one. Couple of screws in place, battery on. And bumper in place. All right, $6 grand. Take that out, undo that. All right, now we got it. That looks good. I did grab an eclectic bunch of things to clean. It was kind of like anything that came in, I just like, yeah, I'll take it. So I don't know how many of the same thing I'll get, but if it's anything like before, I'll end up with 4 of the same mobile phone to do. That's still dirty. Okay. So's that. Just missed it on both those, I guess. Could have swore this one goes in first. It does. So why is it freaking out now? There we go. Straight into the brick game. Complete 25 email orders. Done. Gotta clean that. Gotta clean that. Gotta clean that. Geez, this brick game needed some love, huh? A little bit of TLC to get this thing back up to functional. Way too much required. There we go. Alright, let's go. It should be everything. Let's try and put it back together. Buttons in place, then this in, so they're gonna be like, hey, let's do all the screws at once. Done. Just grinding now. Really don't like cleaning these phones. I just feel like these ones are a little more fiddly than I like. Okay, that needs to be cleaned. That needs to be cleaned. Okay. Looks like 3 parts. Shouldn't take me long. So the screwdriver's maximum upgraded. I think there's like a tank you can drop parts into to clean them instantly. I want to maybe get one of those soon. Okay, we're all done here. Let's clip it back together. Okay, not yet. You need to put that on to then have that in place. Okay, it's one of the frames again. I'm definitely getting better at these things. Still not my favorite thing to work on, though. Oh, good. Here's another one. More practice. Okay, take those off. Instantly get these done. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to have to solder. Yep. Whenever it's the last item or the board itself, it's like, yeah, you got to solder that now. Resoldered. Champion. Here we go. We don't have much left to clean. That's it. Right, let's get back to it then. Screen on. Get that on the front with that. Bunch of screws again. Battery in. Back on. Frame on. Smashed it. Okay, good. These ones are pretty quick. Gotta be cleaned. Feel like we got all the parts we need to clean. 4 parts. I gotta be getting close to that license. Right? Like, I've done a lot of work today. It's the last license I've got to get. Okay, let's go. That in place. That on there. Let's get the last 4 screws. And the little plasticky ones. We're still not at the license yet. But we're pulling apart an Xbox controller, so I'm happy. Enjoy these. The Xbox fanboy in me. Which is not an easy thing to be these days. My god, is it not easy? They do make a lot of bad decisions and they are sacking a lot of people, so I can't really get behind that anymore. But with that said, we are playing Halo again tonight. Still waiting for a confirmed time. Jimmer is yet to get back to me with that, but Jimmer and JD have said yes to playing today. So we're in for that. We just don't have a time I can give you yet. Let's have a look at my phone. No reply yet. Jim are normally the one that has a more specific, specified time. And as he hasn't got back to me, I don't know. Okay, let's go. The connector in, put all of these in the right place. Cables and back. All right, another smooth one. Hey, bag it. There we go. So we're just starting to let cash stack up over there at the moment. There's a dirty disc. That almost can be sound inappropriate if you mispronounce it. You got a dirty disc. There we go. That'll let that come out. I put that there. I don't need to remove that. That needs to be cleaned. This is good. This is good. And that's good. Sky Hill. I don't know what we're going for there. Sometimes you do, like, you know, when we're playing Retro Rewind, we knew what it was. Resold a decent amount too. Damn it. Damn it. All right. The last thing we're gonna have to clean. Done, 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 done. All right. Okay, it's the 2 little green boards, the weird bracket, the bigger one, another bracket. Oh yeah, front's got to go on first, so then you can put the screws through here. Then the battery can go in. And the cover. All right. Yeah, I really shouldn't have grabbed so many. I don't know if I'm going to get them all done in time before they crack it at me. Okay, so that's dirty. Probably also going to, I'm guessing, be a resolder job. You would be wrong, Rusty. No resoldering today. Come on. Last thing I have to clean. And this one should better go back together. It's this one. Done? Yeah, boy. Okay, it's almost the end of the day. We'll do this one and then we'll pack it up for the day. Like dirty, 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 dirty. Cables are okay. One thing. Are we a resolder again? I mean, maybe. I don't think so. I'm sus about that every time. Come on. And... Alright, let's put it back together. That in, board in, joystick and button in. Cables to connect, then that can go on top. Alright, and we're not going to neither with that one either, so... Those are ready to go out the next day. Close our shop, end our day. Knowing that we're going to get a stack of cash to start it. And I left a lot of cash on the window. We made 22 yesterday, so it must have just chucked it in the till for me. Do not buy any new parts for 10 days in a row. Really? I don't think that's accurate. Open this. Chuck that there. Chuck that there. There we go. Another 9 grand. Okay, we can afford the part now. But I have decided to get 6 other things to clean. So we clean those first. Or I am screwed. Dude, there's so much on this phone that needs to be cleaned. First, I'm living out in the woods, man. There we go. Alright, last few parts. Because I don't want to get like bad reviews for leaving things unrepaired. So I will do this. I will get the license. So I finish all these parts that I got to clean. Then I'll get the license and clean and fix that part. Because that seems to be the sticking point for the story at the moment. Okay, screen in place before you put the frame around it. Button, speaker, other buttons. More buttons still. Done. Alright, we love that. Delivery of parts. More cash money. This one shouldn't take long. I want to try and be quick with these parts today, so I can get that license and maybe even fix the other one today. That being said, this one looks like it needs a lot of cleaning. But that's the first part that doesn't need to be cleaned. Okay, the actual board does. Let's take the back plate off it. Surprised this wasn't a resolder as well. There we go. I was like, when should I use my compressed can of air again? I just, at the moment, I'm just not touching it. I don't know why. I feel like it's like playing an RPG game and you get this awesome item and you're like, yeah, I'll save that for later. I'll save that for later. You roll credits, you've never used the item. You're like, oh yeah, I just kept saving that. Guess I could have probably used it. Board in place. That on. That is on this side once that's in. Can do that if it gets it out of my way. Last few screws. Bam. Smashed it. Okay, we don't have a lot left. There's like 4 things. It's not going to take me that long. They're not big fiddly things either. I really feel like it's going to be pretty straightforward. Okay, some of these are dirtier than I expected. I'm like, damn, that was going to be easy. Take all 4 screws out. Needs to be cleaned. That one's fine. This one needs to be cleaned and resoldered. Okay, resolder. Done. Smashed it. Now get away from the resoldering again. There we go. I feel like the bigger the item, the more I'm like, yeah, compressed air. But then I don't bother anyway. Saying yesterday I'd use it for if I'm trying to be quick. I only just don't use it that often because it does run out. I feel like it's the soap in the original Power Wash Simulator. Like, oh yeah, I'm not going to use that because it runs out. Then they just gave you like unlimited in the second game. Like, no, you should be using this. Okay, we got a brick game. We got like 3 things left to go. It's got to be cleaned. Got to be cleaned. Be cleaned. Got to be cleaned. Okay. Compressed air, let's do it. Just works so nice, man. Yeah, if it was unlimited, I'd use it all the time. Let's get ourselves one of those dipping baths, I think. What do you reckon, chat? Get ourselves a dipping bath for the parts here. Alright, let's go. Get this back in. Buttons in. This in. And back together. These ones are going to be a quick and easy pull apart. We love that. Gotta clean. That one's fine. Gotta clean. And gotta clean. I love this joystick, man. This thing is a fun, easy one to clean up. Shout out to the old Ataris. Then it's just a phone that's a pretty straightforward one. That's all we have left. Bam. Perfect. Okay, we still got time. I was like, what time is it in the day? It's looking like we'll still have enough to do what we want to do. Which is get the license and probably fix the other thing, or at least start. Yeah, the old Nokias are so quick and easy. Hokia for those playing at home. These have just been the quick clean jobs, which is why we grabbed them. For an easy influx of cash. Okay, screen, frame, keys, speaker, button again. A dirty part has been installed. I thought I hadn't cleaned it all. Okay, now it's good. Done. Now that should be. Let's look around the workshop. All I have except the one with the license for the Atari Lynx. 25 grand. All right, let's go get ourselves the Atari Lynx license. 61 grand. Expensive damn license, brother. Woo. All right, Atari, thank you. Let's pull this thing apart. The ROG Ally before it was a ROG Ally, right? Woo! Battery compartment, battery. Oh yeah, this thing ran to 6, didn't it? Shit. Classic. Nothing broken yet. But give us 2 seconds and something will be broken. There you go. Another broken. Another broken. Like, what else can I pull apart from here? Okay, dirty. This thing's broken in the center. This thing. That's broken. The rest of it feels mostly okay. So what do we need to get? Also, let's clean this, which I think is going to require... No, not a solder. I thought it might have. Doesn't have anything to solder on it, Rusty. Okay. Links. We need action buttons. Cartridge slot and light bulb housing. And then directional buttons. That's everything. Okay, we made it tonight. Excellent. We will get it done today. Hopefully. I don't know. With us putting it back together as well, we'll see. Because this thing is... Holy crap, is it elaborate. Alright. Light bulb. The housing for the light bulb. Display. Cartridge slot. Action buttons are already in place. Menu buttons. Power buttons. Now directional buttons. That one's the battery compartment. My mistake. Then that goes on. That's what I thought was the battery compartment. Okay, speaker. Front casing. Back panel. Six batteries. All right, done. 16 grand. Like, it's something. And we got the license out of it. The console is like new, young master. These Harafuda card makers did a great job expanding into a new market, don't you think? Meanwhile, I got my job done, and there's one thing I have to tell you. The power grid on this street has been acting out a lot lately, so I threw an EMI surge filter and a voltage stabilizer in there for good measure. Now the lights in your workshop won't flicker even if the whole neighborhood blacks out for a second. Don't worry about the payment for all this. It's free for you like I promised. I'll bill the Hashimoto family for this. It's his place after all. Let him pay. Thank him for his help and wish his grandson a speedy recovery. Earn more than 100,000 yen in a single day. We did it. It's 9:30. I could start something else. All right, let's buy something off Marketplace that sucks. I want broken. Doesn't turn on. 1, 2 things. 3 things. That one was an easy fix too. So is that. Let's buy those two. Do you know what? Actually, let's go back to Marketplace and add the other 2. Even that one that annoys me. Alright, I've got 4 devices that don't turn on coming in. That's cash money. Yeah, these ones I'll work on quickly. This one I can put to the side for later. And this one I'll work on soon as well. Okay, so the screen's cooked. Simple. Overall, the thing needs a clean. Alright, Tamagotchi. Okay, speaker's good. Yeah, screen is cooked. I may have one. I do not. I have a screen lens. Okay, that's on its way here. I was hoping I was going to get lucky on that one. No luck. Screen cover on. Okay, someone's here. Let's quickly fix this up. Done. I see you've made some upgrades. You bought a soldering iron, which will actually come in handy. They upgraded your network, and I had to pay for it. You can pay me back by fixing it. I paid a visit to your competitor across the street to discuss his offer. He wants to buy your repair shop. Great. I had my phone plugged into his charger while we were talking. As soon as he turned on his soldering iron, there was a power surge. My phone flickered and started smoking, and now it won't turn on. That interrupted our negotiations for the time being, and now I don't really want to give it to that competitor. You take care of this problem and I'll think about our dilemma. Just try and get it done fast, since my phone keeps all of Akabara running. I'm so damn tired of this. Yeah, I'll fix it, no problem. And yeah, you are paying. Okay, it's 11:30, so we'll find out what's wrong with it, and then we'll order any parts we require tomorrow. Or tonight, and then they'll show up tomorrow. Okay. Yep, dead battery. Do I have one? No. It was worth a look. I don't think I have one of them either. Nope. Okay, 2 dead parts so far. Surprised it didn't fry the camera. It looks like the whole board's a little cooked there. Okay, it's going to be a clean and a resolder? Surely. Yeah. Alright, resolder done. Let's get into the parts and see what I need. Phone, he's got this one. We need a metal frame and a battery. Done. Alright, that'll be sent to us tomorrow morning. Let's put that aside. I'm gonna quickly fix this thing, I think. Okay, screen's obviously cooked. Frame around it's cooked. Speaker's cooked. Oof. Buttons are cooked. Jesus, this thing is dead. Anything in this thing that isn't cooked? Battery looks dead as well. Interesting to see if I've got any of the parts we require. Keyboard's fine. Screen frame was dead, but we got a new frame. So that's good. Okay, we need screen, speaker, function buttons. Speaker, screen, function buttons, anything else? Battery. Of course, that thing was cooked. Alright, that's coming tomorrow as well. Let's put that aside because that's my own personal hobby. Let's shut the door. End our day. Made 16 grand. That is freaking tasty. We love that. Alright, so delivery will show up. That'll fix our problems. Hopefully it's here quickly. Okay, parts are in for both. Let's grab ourselves the, I got bills. How much? 4 grand for the parts. Damn, son. You giving me more bills? 1,500 for electricity. God damn, dude. Okay. Bros stuff. Let's fix it. Missing a metal frame, which was there. Now that should be everything we need. Excellent. Okay. Some of this stuff's like, I'm looking very dirty again. I'm like, thanks, man. That's just what I needed. Put the buttons in place. Camera bracket. Alright, we fixed it. Here you go, bro. Battery. Yes, I know he's here. Function buttons. Speaker. Green. Not really fussed he's here, because I'm going to put this together in a couple of seconds. Then we'll worry about his AS. Done. Not bad. Seems to be working now. Here's your payment. Now on to the important stuff. Listen carefully. I've been thinking and I decided I'm betting on you in the competition. Surprised? You shouldn't be. And I'm putting the sale deal on hold too. It's nothing personal, just business. I'm better off having multiple repair shops instead of just one. So you'll need a reputation to get into the competition. You don't have one. Those hands of yours may be gold, but no one knows your name. That's a problem. I'm going to send someone to come and see you. He'll help you with your reputation. He knows what to do. Just pay no attention to his strange tastes. Don't let me down, Master. I'm not running a charity, and thanks for fixing my phone. Not running a charity either. Thanks for the 12 grand, sucker. Okay, we've got a PSP over here we can fix. No one's come to visit yet. Okay. It looks like the drive's dirty. Dirty. Needs to go. Okay, they're here to talk to me. I mean, I could do it straight away, but can't you see my head's down and I'm busy? You're just gonna have to wait, champ. Whoever you are. Okay. Alright, I've pulled it apart. Master! Oh, you drunk. Hey, hello there, Stutter. My daughter's got this Atari Lynx here and it's broken. Can you like fix it? That was a fun accident, you know. My boss grappled me and we stumbled. Our boss, he was dancing and drinking a little, and I kind of followed along. It was so suffocating in there, you won't believe. I was trying to take my collar off and he tried to snatch the camera away from me. When he flipped the table, he sort of fell into the aquarium. You should have seen the fishies' faces when we invited them to join our party. And then I had the Atari Lynx in the backpack here. This is my daughter's favorite thing. Please fix it. I beg you. She has so much fun with it all the time. You can't even begin to imagine how important this is to me. Okay. Well, you said Atari Lynx and you've given me this thing, so that's weird enough. But okay. You really are drunk. Let's have a look. What are we missing? Control board, front panel, and battery lid. I own none of those things. All right. Control board, front panel, battery lid. Okay. Look who's as bright as a button out there. Heard you were going to participate in the competition. Well, good luck then. That Hashimoto guy's always meddling with people's affairs when nobody's asking him to. Who needs this old Akibara mess when new malls are built every day? Look, you know you can have this. These fools assembled my other iron wrong and now it's blacking out the whole street when I turn it on. They agreed to replace it, but my client needs this motherboard back as soon as possible and I can't do anything without my tools. I'd fix it myself, but my new soldering iron's taking too long to arrive. Never trust anyone from Osaka. They told me they'd only be able to send it over in a week. A whole week? You said you're a professional, right? Well, here's a chance to prove it. A pretty straightforward job that shouldn't take a lot of time for a true repair master. Hope you don't need a manual for this. Come on, do your job. We'll see if you're any good. Yeah. Put it to the side. License required for that too. So that's a wait and a delay. Let's put this back together. Okay, it's boards on both sides. Weird bracket. Damn it. But you put a dirty piece back in. I did not even notice it was dirty originally. So, yep, you got me there. Rookie moves, Rusty. Rookie moves. Put the 4 screws in. A dirty part has been installed. Jesus, Rusty. You did not look at this when you pulled it apart at all. Okay. Better. Bing, done, sell. 27 grand in my pocket. Now, the guy asked me to fix this. He was nice to me. I could probably afford the license, but I haven't even looked. We will have to soon. Another person at the door. Probably the guy he actually told me to look out for. Batteries are good. Okay, this part's fried. Bin it. Buttons are okay. That's just dirty. No, that's a soldering job. Oh, God. Bing. That part's dead. Have I got anything I need? Screen and control board? No, I do not. Screen and control board on their way. Master, I need your help. This auto roller is broken. I was at work like usual and saw Hashimoto arguing with someone. I thought, well, it wouldn't be a bad idea to record their argument just in case. Hashimoto was talking to some business people yelling about a mega mall. The cop noticed me and tried to snatch my phone. He hadn't come by lately, but this time he was there. Fortunately, Hashimoto stepped in and scared him off, but now my phone doesn't work. Yeah, it's that rare auto roller the courier gave to me. I couldn't bring myself to sell it. Okay, that'll be a simple fix. We'll do that as soon as we finish with this piece. Alright, nice and easy. Fix it up. Buttons in, connect that. Oh, this is just chill, man. This is professional as here. Not until you finish screwing the bits in. Can you put that one in? Woo! Alright, that's done for dude. Master, here I am, back from my Atari Lynx. Oh, it's like brand new. Works even better than it did before. A dip in the aquarium. Oh, hey, I forgot to tell you, Hashimoto sent me here. He says you're the best in... Yeah, of course. So yeah, your reputation is the problem here. While you were fixing it, I came up with a fun idea. I do marketing, web design, targeting advertisements, search engine optimization, which is weird, it's optimization. All that stuff, and I put together a plan for you. Sure. About your workshop, analysis shows a whopping 37% of potential growth. If we work around the fact that you are underrepresented in the local web resources and forums, more than 75% of Tokyo-based customers use internet to find new service providers, and your ratings sadly drag you down to the very bottom of their outreach lists. I can guarantee that you get an excellent rating for each and every job completed in time. And I'll also set up targeted ads, all thanks to Hashimoto. Master, you don't seem to understand the situation. This whole neighborhood will likely cease to exist soon. This competition might as well be the very last one. Still, let's see. You've got more than enough reviews, so I can try and make some calls to get you to participate. Just give me a little time and a beer because I'm getting sober again. You're out of control, brother. This damn phone, man, has been through so much. Broken. 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 Now, I should have a few parts for this. I've had this phone for a while as an option to do stuff with, so I've got to have some parts here. We don't have a circuit board. We do have a back panel. It just needs to be cleaned. We don't have a battery cover. And no battery. So we're going to need to buy a few things still. So it's battery cover, battery, circuit board. I am at that point where my money is just like ridiculous, so I can just keep on going. It's kind of good. Okay, give this a quick clean. Then we should get all the other parts out of the box as needed. What are we doing? Don't back out. Okay, now this is where we need the board. Straight into place. Battery cover. Beaker I don't need, I've already put one in. Okay, it's this, 2 screws, then I can do the other 2. That's right. Do that every time. Like I forget. Alright, done. 13 grand for Haruchi. Thanks so much, Master. I'm glad the phone is working again. I should probably delete the recording of their conversation. I'm really worried about what might happen. I've never seen Hashimoto like this. But also had weird people start frequenting the place. Not our regular customers. It's never been like this. I think I'm being followed on my way home and when I go to work. I've never been so scared. Say you're afraid for her and ask her to watch out for herself. Okay, so I got this. The play machine. Is this the one I need? I feel like that's the one I need. If not, it's crazy. Look, at least I've got another one, I guess. Noni play machine. Yes, we can. Brilliant. PS1 time, son. Pop it open. Take the hinges out. Oh, this is sick. One of my earlier consoles, this one. Not the earliest. I was a Mega Drive kid. It's got to be cleaned. That's got to be cleaned. I don't think anything's broken in this. What's the last 1% of cleaning on this thing? There it is. This is the one the guy gave me. He's like, yeah, you're going to need a soldering iron. Mine's on the way. Well, I mean, he wasn't wrong, but at least I didn't have to do anything to repair it. A little bit of soldering here and there. I mean, okay, quite a bit. This is the first thing I've had 2 pieces that need to be resoldered on. Okay, someone is here. This is an emergency. My boss's phone, it's broken. Don't look at me like that. I was completely sober this time. I was setting up the betting system for the competition. Betting system? Okay. Well, it is, I mean, Hashimoto did say he's betting on me, so I guess that makes sense. And well, only my boss has an admin access through it. Through his phone, he gave it to me and it slipped out of my hands. His vending machines with the workshop cards, collector's edition, competition only, to sell them and buy them back, and I was setting them up and I dropped the phone. It wasn't really me. Hashimoto's rival, they attacked me all of a sudden. They wanted to steal our access codes for the system, bought back with the phone. You showed them, or I showed them, he says. But the phone took a beating. Can you fix it? Yeah, sure. I've got it all covered. Just fix it, we'll discuss it. Good, my access. Yeah, I'll look at the phone. Okay, it's one of those. Alright. Let's fix this first, shall we? Okay. This thing really goes back together like exactly how you'd expect it to. It's kind of ingenious. This one doesn't take too much thought. It's just peak design. The PS1 always was. So good. Okay, PS1 is done. So you're saying you fix it, huh? There's that. Let me check. It works. Well, here's your money, and I can't even. Did you replace the defective parts with new one? Huh? Nope, the motherboard is the same. And there were no blackouts recently? Nah, who cares? See you at the competition. Won't wish you luck, though. Okay, dude. Thanks for the 24 grand, you dick. What a total hater. Okay, that's done. That's okay. We've got a broken back case. Big old crack through this thing. That needs to be cleaned. That's done. Jesus. Bro cooked a fair part of his boss's phone here. Alright, what are we missing? Front panel, back panel, battery cover. I have a front panel. Not that one. Back panel and battery cover. Because I had the front already. Alright, thank you. Let's go. Got everything we need. Come on, man. Oh, Master, it's such a sorry mess. The competition is looming. Everyone's going crazy over it. People are setting their rigs up. Total chaos. Absolutely unbearable. A lot of weird people have been coming over lately. They're obviously not from these parts, just sitting there arguing over some documents. Last time they even started harassing Haruchi. She stood up to them, but I still think it's not all right. I called Hashimoto right away. I also found a camera on the street recently. I wanted to take some evidence photos with it, but it didn't work. Can you take a look and bring it back to its senses? Yes, but I need a license, so soon. Not immediately. Okay. Nope, dirty part again. That is true. I did take them all off and then didn't clean them, so that was a rookie move. Don't know what I was thinking with that. Like, hey, took the parts off. Don't need to do anything with that, do I? Damn it. There's another piece missing. The stupid bumper, which I don't have. Buy one. And be on the way out. Thank you. Now I can talk to the person who's here. Hi, Master. I'm Yui. I didn't tell you my name last time. I'm so sorry. I was so nervous I totally forgot to introduce myself. And you are a real wizard. I'm not kidding. It's true. And I have the crane, thanks to her. I've just realized that you're the only one who can save me now. I have this toy and my mum, she found it, but it won't turn on. It's broken. I broke it. But I didn't want to. I can't tell anyone else. Mum told me that if I'm unable to keep this gift from my uncle safe, that I'm not allowed to go to the Repair Master competition with him. And he promised to take me there and get me all the ice cream I can eat. And so I lied to my mum. I told her it was simply not charging. Then Mum told me that she would bring me a new battery in the evening to check that was true, and I dropped the toy back then. It's broken for sure. Please help me. I'd really like you to paint it over. It looks so nice in a new fun and bright color. Can you do this, Master? You can do anything. Yes, I can. Buy a painting tool. Alright, I gotta paint the thing now too. Interesting. Now, I should have got the part. There it is. That I should have had originally, but I'm a tool. Silly, Rusty, silly. Okay, guys, I also just realized the time in real life. And this is going to be my last day for now in this game. I need to go have some lunch with Nick. Let me just finish this day first. It works. Thank you so much from me and my boss. Here's your money. I'll go set up the remaining machines. The competition, how could I forget? It's all set up. I'll send you the link to the application by email. I'll write everything down for you. Later. Thank you so much again. You literally saved my life there. My boss could have, no, really, yes. But just a little hiccup like this one, laughs nervously. You don't understand exactly what you've been dragged into. This betting business is huge. There's a lot of money changing hands, and there are people willing to spend all that money to take over control. Take over, control it all. Be careful. Gotcha. Let's see if I can buy a paint thing. Tip chart also important. Airbrush. Let's get the airbrush. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, you broke this thing. Yep, that's dead. All right, we've got a few parts. We might have to fix it next time we come back, guys. Because I don't know if I'm going to be quick enough to get all the parts I need. What do we have? Nothing. Okay. I need screen and control board. That's it? Yeah. Okay, we might have got it through tonight in time. Excellent. Device must be fixed before painting. Fair enough. I say this is a resolder job for sure. Okay, had that dropped off. Let me finish it. Okay, screen, that one on the back. Buttons, control board. Put all the screws in place. It'll then let me put it together. It's fixed. It's like you must repair it to paint it. I had to do rusty green, okay? No questions at this time. Rusty green. Alright, she'll pick it up tomorrow. But we've made a rusty green brick game. We've made it to the end of the day. So with that in mind, we're going to save it. We go over here. Close the store. Save and end the day. Alright, we made 20... Well, we lost 22 grand. We made some big purchases. It is a thing. Understandable. What the hell is hanging off this? How did I not notice that earlier? Plastic? Alright. Done. Don't know how I didn't notice that earlier. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to main menu and quit the game. The game has been saved where we were up to. Big progress made today. I'm going to get the hell out of here and have some lunch. So for those of you who did hang out, thank you very much. I will see you guys later. Peace.